Now to our fire watch. Governor Gavin Newsom calling on the federal government today to send more resources to help battle dozens of wildfires burning on their land all across the West Coast.
You can't walk away, not with this climate, not with this drought, not with these heat index, not with these heat domes over the entire west coast of the U.S. World record-breaking temperature. I mean, this is life and death, and you can't just fight fires the way we did 20, 30, 40 years ago.
And today, Newsom joined Nevada Governor Steve Sisolak to meet with fire crews battling the Tamarack fire. Flames from that one have burned more than 68,000 acres. CBS News reporter Anna Werner was at that press conference today, and she spoke with me about the governor's message to the White House.
The landscape you're seeing behind me, you've seen it before, unfortunately, and we're seeing too much of it already early in the year. Now, Governor Gavin Newsom was out here today to appear with Nevada's governor to talk about the fact that they say they need a lot more help from the federal government and from the U.S. Forest Service because they need more bodies, they need more money, they need more time, and the fires are just that much more intense that they're basically, asking the White House, hey, please, we need more help.
Yeah, you bring up a good point because I think a lot of the viewers might not be aware of the fact that not all firefighting efforts are created equal. In other words, we have CAL FIRE for the state of California, and then we have the U.S. Forest Service, which kind of takes care of federal lands, and you know how much federal land is in California. Now, this one slopped over into Nevada, so you got Nevada's governor involved now. But there's been a lot of criticism with the U.S. Forest Service for not having enough personnel. It's pretty basic.
And the governors addressed that. They couched it a little bit because they say the Biden administration has been very responsive and they applaud the new administration's efforts. But they also were saying we kind of have to work on the strategies here. And in there somewhere was sort of a bit of a veiled criticism to some degree of, the efforts of the Forest Service, because basically they're saying that, look, some of these fires start up and from a Forest Service perspective, they think they're going to burn out. What the governors are saying is the climate has changed too much. The heat is too much. The fires, everything is too dry. There's too much drought to let these things roll even for a little bit. You got to start putting them out. And that's, I know, what you've been hearing from some of the viewers, some of the people who live in these areas is like, why are they waiting? They could have put this out in the beginning.